Hi guys, wow, this is a really good way to start the vlog. I should start every vlog looking like Shrek. It's been a hot minute since I have vlogged. I think I need to do like a little personal update today at some point on this vlog and sort of fill you guys in on what's been going on in my life since I haven't vlogged in over a month. Everything's good. I've just been kind of taking some personal time. I've had a sort of stressful couple of months. So yeah, that's why I haven't been vlogging, but I'm vlogging today. We have an air conditioning guy coming here because our unit's not working well. It's not cooling the upstairs. We're just having it looked at because it's getting warmer and getting hotter at night. So today's a really busy day. I'm gonna work out and then film 2 videos and record the podcast tonight. So I am ready to rock and roll. Sadie, not much has changed with her. She is a total cutie and we absolutely love her. Like, I've gotten so close with Sadie recently, and Sadie's really, really small. She is 5 months, over 5 months, and she's pretty much gonna be this size, maybe a tiny, tiny bit bigger when she's older. But Bernie's a big Havanese and she's a little one. They're like, what are you doing? Are you talking to us? Like, why are you, what? Come on. Oh, whoa. Where'd you get that?
On Amazon.
They're salt lamp?
Yeah, they're like plugins. So
that's great. Himalayan salt purifies the air.
Yeah. Chit chat, get ready with me action. This is what Talk Tuesday used to be. My skin is so broken out. Like, for those of you who've been watching my vlogs for a while, I'm on camera without makeup all the time, and I don't think I've ever had this bad of a breakout. Like, it's just been really bad, and I was all worried because I'm like, well, is it something I ate? Is it something, you know, I'm putting on my face? And I found out that it's actually detoxing. Like, everything in my face is coming out because I have been taking celery juice every morning. I'm doing that to rehab my thyroid, because that's part of the reason I haven't been posting lately. Is I have had a really difficult, I've had a tough time lately. If you have been following our vlogs, I've been going through a lot of family stress. All my grandparents are really struggling. My dad got really sick, and then it's really sad. I know some of you are gonna be bummed out because we got so many comments about this. Unfortunately, my dad's dog Shadow passed away suddenly of cancer. If you guys remember the white German Shepherd, and he had cancer in his kidneys, but it like metastasized to his spine, so he wasn't able to walk, and my dad had just really suddenly put him down. So that was really upsetting for our family, and I've been bummed out about that. I've had some other things going on that, you know, I'm just keeping to myself, and I think as the longer I've been on YouTube, the more I but like appreciate privacy and not oversharing. Like, I think a lot of people make the mistake of oversharing, and it leads to a lot of stress and anxiety in your life when thousands of people just have opinions on everything you do. All the stress finally got to me. I realized that last month I had a really bad Hashimoto's flare-up. So basically I have Hashimoto's disease. That's why my thyroid sticks out. Actually, it's looking like it's not sticking out as much because I've been really working to rehab it. And basically I didn't really know much about Hashimoto's when I was first diagnosed at 17. Like, I was like, oh, I have a thyroid problem, like whatever. So now that I'm older and I'm actually starting to really like experience symptoms of chronic fatigue, chronic pain. I mean, I am in pain all the time. I have to have ice with me all the fucking time. Josh has to like lather me in Salon Paws every morning and every night because I'm in so much pain. I've learned that Hashimoto's is a progressive illness, so you have to be actively like doing things to help it. So that's why I've also gone gluten-free. I've been trying to take a more natural approach to healing because I've been on medicine now for years and I don't think it's really done anything. And I don't think it's really supposed to do anything. That's the thing, it's just pretty much steroids. So I might even get off my thyroid medication, I don't know. Ever since I've been taking steps, like natural steps, adding in a lot of nutrients, adding a ton more fruits and vegetables, cutting out gluten, working out, at least doing either yoga, cardio, or weight training almost every day, I've noticed a lot of like big improvements in my energy levels, my overall feeling, the pain I was experiencing. And so it's triggered some other like personal problems, but I am seeking help, and I think I'm on the road to better times. I've just been kind of going through like a rough patch, and what I've realized on YouTube is like oversharing during rough times makes it even harder. Like it's just even harder to deal with it. I've actually been working with a wellness professional named Marissa, and she is a subscriber to my channel, and she does online consultations, and she's offering my audience, I just was like, you're so good at this, like people should know about you. So she's not like sponsoring me or paying me or anything, but if you're interested in like having someone look over your current like routine regimen for your health, or maybe some issues you're having, and it's 25 bucks off your consultation. So I'll leave her info below so you can even just email her and see like more information or whatever. But she's so nice, and I just wanted to give her a shout out because she's been really helping me figure out what's going on and helping me make changes that are actually working.
It's been a minute since we vlogged last, I think, or at least that I've been on the vlog. I'm out running errands today because we have a fun trip planned with some friends to a ski area this weekend. Gonna go snowboarding for the first time in like, God, it must have been like 5 years or something. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to go pick up my snowboard from the repair shop because it needed a tune-up after collecting dust for so fucking long. But got the snowboard. Thankfully it was done. I walked in and they had like their like little rack where all the boards were hanging, and those were all the done ones. And at first I was like, oh shit, these fuckers didn't finish getting my snowboard ready because I'm going to, or on Saturday or leaving tomorrow. So my board needed to be, the blades needed to be shaved again and then waxed so that tomorrow, or on Saturday when I'm boarding, I'm not falling, you know, just trying to turn. I don't know, the last couple times I've been, definitely have taken some nasty falls. What was it, like maybe 5 years ago when I kind of first started on one of my first blue runs. I was coming down the mountain, and instead of slowing down like I should have, and this was like on the last bit of hill before the bottom, there's a woman, and if you've never skied or snowboarded before, it can be kind of crazy, especially if it's a busy ski area and there's a lot of people on the slope, because you kind of have to like go around people and kind of dodge and everything. Especially, you know, I was a teenager, so I was trying to go as fast as possible, and I actually ended up hitting this woman. I collided with her hard too. I took her completely out. She was on skis and knocked her completely off her skis. I felt so bad. I like rode over to her. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? But her boyfriend came down just shortly after and started yelling at me. He was like, get out of here, get out of here. Cause I was like, are you okay? But yeah, that was really bad. So hopefully that doesn't happen this weekend. I'm hoping that because we're going to Monarch ski area, actually, it's southwestern Colorado. It's not a huge ski area or a super popular one, that it's not gonna be that crazy when we're there. So I'm hoping that it's relatively mellow. I've been listening to some of the old music I used to listen to in middle school and high school. When I was a young teenager, I was very obsessed with being in a band, and I loved all of these different bands, and I never really was in a band ever, but I started playing the guitar. I tried to try the drums because I wanted to play in a band, but I was just listening to my emo playlist because I was actually super into like scene music and emo music back in the, gosh, I feel so old now, but what was it, like 2007-ish? Yeah, somewhere in there, 2006, 2007. I found a playlist of like some of the top emo songs. But yeah, I was really into the scene and emo music scene. I think a lot of people were. I don't know if any of you can relate, but I went to a small school for most of middle school and beginning of high school, and I actually was the first guy to start wearing like skinny jeans. It's kind of funny to think about now, but I mean, like, not just like kind of slim, they were like tight skinny jeans. That was like really popular around that time, especially with a ton of these bands like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Brand New. So many different bands were really into that style, so of course I had to mimic it. And so I bought skinny jeans, and I remember wearing them to school the first time, and I got so much shit from all the other guys. And this was a small town out in the country, and not only did I wear skinny jeans, but I would buy all the band shirts. I'd wear band shirts all the time, and I grew my hair out. Like that was the big thing, was like guys had the hair kind of over the eyes, long bangs, you know, down across your face, and I was obsessed with that. But the problem is that I never have had straight hair. It's always been this kind of like wavy, curly almost hair, because when I grow my hair out real long, it kind of goes down and then curls up. So God, one of my friends who's also kind of into the same emo punk scene or whatever, he got his hair straightened actually, and kind of turned me onto the idea of maybe straightening my hair, because he had really like curly hair too. And so I actually ended up asking my mom to buy me a straightener so that I could straighten my hair. I'll never forget that moment when I told my mom I wanted to get a straightener at Walmart. She looked at me like I was crazy. But yeah, for a while I actually would straighten my hair every day. But I actually have my profile picture set with that look on my MySpace still. And which, who remembers MySpace? But that was huge back at that time. And so my profile picture was me sitting in science class, and I had my tight jeans on, the little tight shirt, and then my straight hair. It's so funny.
Mimi Sue. What? Mimi. If Lily hears me giving Meeple any attention, she comes down. My cats. These two hate each other, dude. Never gotten along, because Lily came in after Meatball did. So, two females, one tiny little male, and they fight over him. So, it's actually kind of funny. Wouldn't recommend it, friends. So I'm like so hungry, but we're gonna start podcasting. So I'm just having a little Greek yogurt with a little honey on top. This is such a good snack, you guys, if you like. The honey helps the Greek yogurt a lot. But I wanted to show you guys these really cool crystals that I got. So, you guys always ask me where I get my crystals. I either get them from local places or on trips, or I get them online from, I really like a seller called Rock Paradise. And then I also have certain eBay shops that I like. This is a really cool cluster of amethyst. And then I also got this, which is phantom quartz. It's so cool.
It's sick.
I got this one for Josh. It just looked like a Josh
green.
crystal.
It is a Josh crystal. I like these crystal surprises. It's awesome.
Bernie's in a timeout. He was trying to climb on the counter. I think he sees the cats doing it, and so he thinks he can do it.
He was raised with cats.
He thinks he is a cat.
How to jump around on the furniture.
Okay, Josh, tell them your idea for merch. Maybe people will want it. Because I was like, no, but maybe people would want it.
So, you know how this is like a famous saying from the X-Files, I want to believe it's a UFO.
It's from a show.
So what if I redesigned it, something fresh, new, but same kind of layout with I believe? Because duh, UFOs are fucking here, like they're flying around everywhere. Like, I believe, or I see or something.
I see. All right, guys, let us know what you think, or if you have any other really good merch ideas, because we are. A good idea.
We should poll our audience for.
Yeah, we're trying to come up with ideas.
As we want, right?
Josh, you are interrupting. What are we gonna do on the podcast today? Interrupting King over here. Can't even get a sentence. But we would love for you guys to tell us any ideas you have for designs, because we're working with a really cool designer right now. I'm gonna link his info below. Check out his Instagram. He has these like sick little videos. Josh and I were watching them for so long last night. But he's really cool and basically can do whatever. So if you guys have like a good idea for podcast merch, let us know. And we're gonna combine it with my store so that it's like all in one place. We have a new logo for the podcast too. If you haven't seen it, go look at our Instagram.
It's lit.
Okay, all right. You ready to podcast, loser?
I'm ready to podcast and chill.
I love podcasting, turns out. It's real fucking fun. and I feel like it's a really good fit for us. Here we go.
Today we're talking about
a variety of things.
A variety of
A
things,
crime.
but the main thing is the
Aliens.
true crime.
Yeah, talking about a little bit of it all. So if you haven't subscribed to our podcast channel, definitely do so. We're going on 12 episodes. It's so funny. We lock the cats out while we podcast, and you can hear them upstairs like galloping around. Like little tiny cats. You wouldn't think they'd make that much noise.
They do. They sound like herd of elephants running around.
Like when the first time we podcasted, we were like freaking out about people. We thought someone was breaking
Seriously,
in.
I was like, what the fuck?
It was the fucking cats.
Oh yeah.
All right, we are gonna start. Oh God.
Bro.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start.
Even hear it in her voice. Who fakes her own kidnap for her own motives?
Dude, Nancy Grace is, I'm sorry, I actually really used to like her because I used to, when I first really got into true crime, it was from the Casey Anthony case, and I watched a ton of Nancy Grace because she was all over it. And she just always said, like, there's a Where Is video coming out next week, and Nancy Grace has just flat out accused these parents of killing their daughter and then staging it as a kidnapping. And like the way that she's so sure about it when there's no evidence.
A lot.
Yeah,
And
for
prosecutor's side. She's
sure. Well,
very
she takes
much
the most scandalous route. Whatever's the most interesting and deep, and she just doesn't fact check very well. And yeah, she did the same thing in the Lacey Peterson case. She was so biased. Come on, Bernie. All right, done podcasting, and now it is time to pack. I hate packing, and I always put it off. Although I'm just packing a duffel bag because we're literally going just 2 nights. But so I'm pretty much packed. I'm basically just packing like sweats and t-shirts and stuff because I don't plan on even leaving. We're just going to a cabin, and Josh and John are gonna ski, but Janelle and I are just gonna like hang out. I brought my crystals. Some of you are like, why the hell is this in your bag? There is a full moon on Saturday night. It is said that crystals can be cleansed of their energy under the full moon. I've always wanted to do it, and my cousin came up with the idea. She was like, bring your crystals, and this bag is heavy as fuck because I have a labradorite somewhere in here too. I don't know, I'll show you guys later. I think I am going to hit the sack. I just repainted some of my nails because I fucked them up earlier. And I did my toes. And I managed to get nail polish on the carpet. So A+ for me. Honestly, it's not a big deal though because this actually used to be a little girl's room. And if you saw our vlogs when we moved in, it was hot ass like Pepto-Bismol paint. And she must have really liked pink because she also got pink nail polish on the carpet. Which I did as a kid too. And I put my flip-flop over this so Sadie wouldn't like lick it until it dried. But yeah, that's my addition to the artwork here. So I think I'm just gonna get like a mat or something for right here, and then one day Josh and I would really like, it's kind of unusual to do and expensive, so I don't know if we would ever be able to do it, but one day down the road we'd like to replace the floors with either carpet or wood. I'd really like to do wood, or even like the fake wood stuff. I feel like that would look good. And when you have 5 pets like us, you're constantly cleaning up puke, and it's a lot easier to clean it up on like a hard surface than carpet. But Lily, I'm sorry we're gonna leave you this weekend. The cats do just fine by themselves though. That's the best thing about a cat. You can leave them. We leave them this giant fountain. I bought them a new water fountain, and it's like huge, so that'll last them all weekend. And we just leave a giant thing of food, and yeah, they take care of themselves. They're cats, man.